All right, we're back out here, and as you can see, that's a long driveway, so that comes off the main road. And I'd point you to the left, but it's the sun's right in there, so I'm not gonna do that. But basically, we have, this is a hay field off to, oh, my fingers are there. Off to all this is a hay field, and I'll see if I can get as far as I can get before the sun goes into the camera. But basically, it rolls, and then it goes up and over that ridge. And I'll walk over there in a second and give you another perspective. But yeah, this has been a long process. And tomorrow we're having gravel delivered, 504 tons, 3-inch minus coming in. And that'll get us a 5-inch lift for now. And then we'll do another 3 or 4-inch lift sometime in spring. The 5-inch is just to kind of keep the fabric down, but we'll have a total of 8 inches plus a 3/4 inch top coat whenever all the construction is done. Here's progress so far. So we have 2 skid steers working. We're on the back part of it currently. So yeah, we're starting this process. And some of you may ask why we're using 2 skid steers. Well, I couldn't find a dozer to do this, so I had to improvise. Ideally, it would be nice to have a dozer do all this because it's a lot quicker and a lot more efficient, but there is none around here. So here we are using 2 skid steers. It's actually working out fairly well. Yeah, removing dirt, lots and lots of dirt. Basically what we're doing is we're skimming the top off of the hay. That's a hay field currently. And then we will go ahead and put a fabric down and then throw our rock on top. After the driveway's in place, then we'll go ahead and throw our ditches in and start that process too of water mitigation. But as you can tell, this area's got a lot of rolling hills. So it's gonna be a little more challenging because you have hills going in all different directions, which makes it a lot more difficult to make this process work. All right, as you can see here, I'm laying this this driveway fabric down, and then, sorry about the shadow. This gets secured with these giant landscape sod staples, I guess what they're called. And I've probably installed probably 2,000 or 3,000 so far. But yeah, this woven material basically prevents this silty sand. As you can see, our soil over here, let me see if I can pan over here. Our soil over here is like a silty material, so when it gets wet, it's going to be very fine. I don't want my rock to go into this soil because it'll just absorb it and suck it up. So the idea is to have this filter fabric up, or I'm sorry, this driveway fabric, and then have your rock on top of it. Not necessarily do you need it to be done, but it's personal preference, and I figured if I'm gonna do it the right way, I might as well do it with the fabric to keep my driveway as long as I can. All right, it's end of day 3. I know it's kind of dark, sorry. We got our fabric down, and it's really dark, sorry. And goes all the way down on the corner there. Oh. End of day 3. And the moon, pretty freaking cool. All right, good morning, you all. This is our gravel so far this morning. We had a little bit of a hiccup. The gravel company dropped really big boulders initially, so it kind of screwed us over, but we improvised, moved all those boulders, I'll show you in a little bit, but they're over there. And now we've got, that is 5 truckloads so far of gravel has come our way. And we have just probably, I think we've probably got maybe 200 feet so far laid down. So that's 5 or 6. I started about 7:30 this morning. Now it's about, I don't know, 9:30. But yeah, so it's been a little bit of a struggle this morning, but it's starting to lay down flat, nice and even. This is our 3" minus. That'll be just our construction topper for now. And then we'll eventually throw in 3/4 inch road base on top of this when all of the construction is done. But all in all, super pleased with progress so far. Again, very hectic. You're dealing with a lot of subcontractors on this, trying to get coordinating loads. They're coming about one every, I would say, every 45 minutes. So yeah, it's just definitely been a hectic ordeal, but we're working it, making it work. All right, so as we can see here, they're dumping gravel, and what I'm kind of having him do is just spread it as he drives. It's a lot more efficient than me using a skid steer or a bobcat to do that. Any good truck driver will do a good job like that. It actually looks fairly flat. Sometimes the rocks get caught in the tailgate, and then you have to obviously deal with that issue, but if they're able to do that, it just saves a lot of problems, a lot of trouble. And you can see how he's literally just dumping it in an even section and just going, and it's fantastic. So yeah, it's great, we love it. And you can see we have basically this angular rock that we're using. All right, final truck. We've had 30 something loads, 36 loads, 35 loads for the last 2 days. This is the final truck of this project for now. As you can see, the road will get punched in further down there. This is what I was talking about. This is what dropped. This was dropped this morning on our driveway. This is what's called riprap. Where I'm from, down in Southern California, this is not riprap. This is actually armor stone boulder. So something to think about here. When I'm up here, I got to actually understand the terminology. It may not be the same. So this is definitely what we had to move. In about 30 minutes, we moved all this stuff from the driveway. I wish I would have taken a picture of it. I may have had a video of it, but took this, moved it, and then moved it over here so they can dump the 3" minus on the actual driveway. Because you imagine driving over a chunk like this would be super difficult. So, hey guys, as you can see here, I've armored the entrance to both sides of the culvert with large stones, just to prevent the washout. Prevent any, just if there's a large amount of water coming through there, I don't want the road or driveway to get washed out. And then as you can see down here, I will eventually, when the rock gets here today or tomorrow, is drop in drain rock here to kind of armor this area up until the natural vegetation grows back in. So what ended up happening is there was an original driveway here. It's been here for many years. We took that out yesterday when we put in our new driveway. So that's what we have so far. All right, so there's the final product of our culvert installation. And you see in the video that I am not an expert and operator in that Bobcat. Frankly, this is my first time running one of those. It's been quite fun. But yes, I am not an expert, and I don't claim to be an expert. So I mean, there's a lot of people out there that know a lot more than I do. But yeah, so hence why I'm moving a lot of it with a shovel. But yeah, culvert's done. I ended up throwing 2-inch strain rock on both sides of the culvert. Passed inspection this morning. So yeah, this area is fairly complete for now. Eventually at some point we will be laying 3/4 inch, finishing it off, but right now for construction purposes it's going to have that 3-inch minus on there. But yeah, good morning everyone. Today is like day 6 of this project. We have got most of it done. Most of it done was yesterday. I'm now just kind of installing some fence paneling or fence posts, and then we're just kind of doing some job site cleanup, and we're pretty much done with this project for now. Again, there's going to be some grading and stuff that has to be done, but that's long-term care. Right now, the more important thing was getting the culvert in, getting the driveway to about 1,600 feet where it is right now, and that's phase 1. Phase 2 and 3 will probably be in the next, I would say, a year or 2 from now. But yeah, here's our driveway. As you can see, I'm putting in some 8x8s fence posts in the ground now, just for a temporary gate. More than likely, we're going to have some kind of large structure built here at some point. We just wanted some more security across the driveway. It's a little more enticing when you have a driveway. Now people can access your land a little easier. So that's what I'm working on today. Hopefully the rain doesn't come down anytime soon. It's supposed to rain here the next couple hours, so hopefully I can get my quick set in there and then be done. So yeah, here is the culvert with the approach, all armored with 2-inch and the rip wrap that I got there. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this was somewhat entertaining. A lot of this was a lot of hard work. Finally got it done after probably 6-7 days of hard work. Last couple of days we're just kind of cleaning up. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you'll see many more coming along the way. But yeah, we have a lot of work ahead of us to build this homestead and to get this land to become a home. So we'll see you in the next one.